Sorry, we're 2 minutes late. We just got cleaned up. We've been working on the car all day long. Captain Dick is still getting washed up, so he'll be down momentarily. But it's Friday at 9 o'clock. That means the Tool Squatch is live. Cheers. I got my Dr. Pepper. Happy New Year, everyone. We'll wait for you guys to get signed on here. Wait for you guys to get signed on. There he is, going back and forth. We've had a rough couple of days. What up? What up, Jimmy? We've had a rough couple of days is putting it very lightly. What up, it has been hell in the Tool Squatch household this last week. The last few days have been especially tough. We're trying to remain positive. We're trying to keep our spirits up. But as a lot of you know, our beloved big 160-pound Great Dane, Rocky, is diagnosed with a very deadly form of bone cancer, osteosarcoma. He had a limp. When he hops off the bed, because our bed are risers, because I'm a big guy, sometimes he would jam his neck, and it was pretty common. So when he was limping just a little bit, we thought that he had just jammed his neck. So we tried steroids and anti-inflammatories. Long story short, we had to bring him back in because his limp got worse. So then they're like, well, maybe he slightly fractured something or tore a ligament in his elbow or in his shoulder. So we go in for x-rays, and the x-rays lit up like a Christmas tree. It's all over in his shoulder, and it's really bad that it's in his shoulder. Hi, Denny. It's really bad that it's in his shoulder because if it was just in his paw or his leg, we could have just amputated the leg because the cancer has not spread yet. It's only in his shoulder. But seeing how it's in your shoulder, you can't amputate a shoulder. Especially with a Great Dane that's almost 9 years old come February. So there's not much we can do, but just sit back and watch that horrible disease eat away at him.
Take another loved one away.
Yeah, and just a little backstory, then we'll get into our topic tonight. We had a Mastiff, a 100-pound Mastiff named Sadie, and we had about a 70-pound pit bull named Lily for 12 years. We had them since they were pups. Pretty much we got them almost at the same time. And they both died within a month or two of each other. And that was almost 3 years ago. And we were really down and out in this house because we lost both of them so quickly. Sadie had the same type of cancer. She had osteosarcoma in her paw, but by the time we knew it had already spread to her lungs. So there was nothing we could do. Just bear with me here for a few seconds, guys, and then we'll get into our topic. So we were really down and out for a few months. I didn't want to get another dog because I wasn't ready. I love them two dogs more than anything. They are tattooed on my shoulders. Lily up here, Sadie over here. And I didn't want to get her, but Christina kept bugging me. So I flipped through the pet finder pages, and on like dog number 6,000, I'm not kidding you, I was flipping through them, and there was not one that caught my eye. But then there was this beat up Great Dane that had been abused by a farmer, and he was in a bad situation, and he needed a home. And he was all the way in Pennsylvania. And the first picture I saw him, I was amazed with him. And long story short, we had the people drive him up, and he was pretty much free to a good home. As long as you took care of him, they didn't want any money for him. They just couldn't keep him. They were fostering him until they found him a home. Well, when they showed up, they're like, oh, hey, he's got a sister too, Ruby. So we ended up taking both of them, and I tell you what, that those dogs really helped me through a very bad time, and they came almost at the perfect time. And now I just feel like we're reliving it all over again 3 years later.
Yep.
And
Sucks.
you know, I want to try. I'm going to call the vet on Monday. I have been doing some research that ivermectin and stuff can slow down the growth of the cancer pretty much, and it doesn't hurt the dog at all. But right now he's all on pain meds, because if he's not on pain meds, he's hurting, and if he is on pain meds, he's very druggy and sleepy. So he's got to get used to the pain meds. But there's nothing we can really do. And I don't want to bore anybody, but yeah, we're just down and out. He's a big part of our life, like a major part of our life. And he's just a big 160 pounds of mush. You know what I mean? He would never harm you. He's the most gentle dog I've ever owned. For as big as he is just so gentle. All right, let me get caught up here on some people. Fix it, Jimbo. He's had a good life, man. I mean, there's the option to end suffering. He's not really suffering yet. He's in some pain, and he does limp around, but he's not at that point yet. I mean, he still does his little hop, and he still goes and visits his girlfriend next door, Sophie the Beagle next door, and they play along the fence. He may not be able to run or nothing like that, but he's still got his spirit.
He goes out and plays in the snow.
Yeah, he's still got his spirit, and until that doesn't go away, I'm not going to take his life, because I think he still wants to live. But the moment he doesn't want to go outside and see Sophie, or he doesn't want to get up and go get a treat or go get his food,
And it's hurting.
yeah, then that will probably be the time. I just struggle with that decision very much. I wanted to ask you how old Cap is. I told you, you're 74, right?
Yes.
74, Steve.
74, and I hope there's more.
Yeah, Steve, I've been reading a lot about the ivermectin, and it really can put the cancer to a crawl. But we got to get them started right away. I tried calling them today, but they were already closed. I will call first thing Monday morning. I'm calling them, and if they don't want to give me a prescription, I will just call another vet until somebody does. Because what's it going to hurt them? You know.
Right.
They say you look great for 74.
Thank you.
Okay, Pat's in here. 7515. That's what I'm going to call you. Dickie Double Stacks, they're calling you. All right. So we got that news. I mean, it was a shock. And then we're like, all right, what are we going to do? We got to get the table saw dialed in. You know, the new Delta table saw I got. We got to get the new Ring doorbell in. And we got to fix the blower motor and in the heater in the Mercury. I tell you what, though. This week, anything we've tried doing, has it come out right? It's been a struggle, right?
Right. Then I want to put the new doorbell in. It has the wires, and they weren't long enough to pull out. They were like a half-inch past there. I don't know how they even got them on. They broke. I never saw a doorbell wire so thin.
Yeah.
They just broke. So now I think I got to cut a piece of drywall out, a small piece, and go in the back, and hopefully I can find a wire in the wall, put it back through the brick.
Yeah. So everything that we've tried working on has not gone well. That table saw, we're both done with it right now. We had to walk away from it. We were both yelling and screaming last night because we cannot get that thing dialed in to save our lives. As soon as we got one part dialed in, we would go and adjust another part of the table, and then that other part would be off. It was just a constant back and forth. I don't know why they make these things so freaking retarded. Like, it's a table saw. Like, I don't get it. Like, my flex table saw, I took it out of the box. Everything's square out of the box. Now, I'm not saying that that's the case for all of them because of shipping and stuff like that. But we had to adjust the riving knife very slightly, and the table extension very slightly on that flex. Took us 10 minutes.
Right.
10 minutes. So now we invest in a much bigger table saw, a better table saw, because I want to start doing epoxy tables. I got the wood and I got the epoxy, which we're going to be doing videos on those. And it's a nightmare. And I don't even want to use it.
I'll tell you, like I say, I still work, still do construction and all that. That saw is like, it's got so many fine adjustments on it. And it's just pain in the ass. You got to put it all together and you got to mic everything if you want it to work good, so they said. But every table saw I had, I never had to mic it.
Yeah.
But it is quite a lot. It'll start cutting good, but then it'll start wanting to bind up.
Yeah. What's up, Sharouche? He said hello to our favorite captain.
Hello there, young man.
7515, he is a Great Dane. He's a 160-pound Great Dane. Actually, he's probably more 165 pounds because now he's just laying around getting fed treats all day long. Yeah, we got 2 Great Danes and we got 2 cats. You wouldn't know we had cats, though, because they don't come around unless it's just me and Christina home. I haven't seen Sphinx since Cap's been here. I've seen him maybe once or twice.
The other cat will come out, but he won't come to me, but he won't run either.
Yeah.
And it takes a couple days being here for him to even come out and see you.
Yeah, it takes a while. So then, right, and then we're like, okay, let's work on the Mercury and get that done, right? The Mercury's easy to work on. We'll be done with this in an hour, right? Well, what time did we start that? 4 o'clock? We just got done like 5 minutes before we went live. Everything was just a fucking pain in the ass. This, that, and the next thing. Fucking, the parts that we got, the wires, they're not color-coded. So they're all black, but the wires in the car that you got to connect it to are all color-coded. So
I had to trace each one.
Yeah. And it's just been a nightmare. Then I got this. Okay? Now, you guys all know what this is. This is the Rebel from Craig. This is the pocket hole tool that a lot of you guys were excited to see. I was very excited to see. Okay, now, I watched 731 Woodworks. I've watched a couple other woodworkers do a video on this thing, and all they said was how immaculate the build quality was on this. I'm telling you right now, the plastic is cheap. This, I know all power tools have plastic on them, right? Right? But there's a different kind. This is a Milwaukee, okay? The plastic is just different, okay? Whatever this is that they make it out of is just different. This is like that cheap plastic you get on kids' toys,
Let me see it.
okay? It's very plasticky.
Oh, this will break easy.
That's what I'm saying.
If it's cold.
Yeah, well, you're not going to be using this outside.
No, but I'm just saying this will break easy.
See these little tabs here? These little tabs to turn it on? They're very plasticky. They feel very fragile. It's very finicky at best. It's a great invention, but I think they could have put another couple of bucks into it and a little bit more effort in the build quality. The little plastic feet that shoot down over here are very plasticky. Like, it's hard to explain on a video, guys. You got to touch it and see it to know what I'm talking about. And this isn't cheap, okay, guys? This is not a cheap tool by any means, okay? So, the topic tonight is, why are a lot of, and I haven't even brought up the Makita drill and impact driver yet. I haven't even brought that up. We'll save that for last. Why do these companies charge you an arm and a leg for a hunk of plastic that just falls apart? And I didn't even tell you about the issues. When I put the drill bit in this thing, okay, I didn't know you had to drill a hole first to cut this out, to cut this plastic out. But still, even when I did drill a hole through there, it wasn't right. And when I was putting the pocket holes into the wood, the pocket hole, they were not making clean cuts. They were all jagged edges, not good. This is a finish work tool. It's got to be good on hardwoods, softwoods, anything that's trying to put a screw in. And then when you put the screw in the pocket hole, the screw was sticking up. It was just not aligned right. So I took it back, and they did exchange it at Rockler.
But they tried it.
But they even tried it. I said, here, move it and see you. I said, here, am I doing something wrong? I said, you use this and you tell me what you think. So they did right in front of me. And they go, no, this ain't right. He goes, this should not be, these holes should not be this jagged. It doesn't feel smooth. So either I got another lemon or this shit is just junk. How can I keep getting all these lemons, guys? Or is it just the tools aren't that good anymore? Don't get me wrong. You know, Flex makes some good stuff. Milwaukee, DeWalt, they all make good stuff. But they also cut corners on a lot of stuff. And you're seeing some of Milwaukee's stuff have build quality issues. Let me get caught up on questions, guys. I promise I have a video of me doing a pocket hole with no jig. By not buying that cheap plastic crap, yeah. Wow. Guy on the left has a killer mustache. Oh, you don't like mine? I hate this. You are nicer than my BFF. Okay. Yo, 2026, let's go. Happy New Year. Denny of Fools. Even that plastic challenge. It is cheap, guys. Like,
that's cheap.
It's cheap as hell.
I can break it right now easily, but I don't want to do it.
Guys, if you drop that Rebel pocket hole,
it's done.
Tool, it's breaking. Yeah. So, and then you add these bigger channels telling you how great the quality is. I'm telling you right now, you put this next to a Festool domino, and I'm not a Festool guy, but if you put this next to a Festool domino, this looks like a child's toy. It feels like a child's toy. Yeah. Okay? Now, granted, the Festool domino is $1,500, and it's not a pocket hole tool. I get it. They're not the same. Even if you get a cheap biscuit joiner for $100, that's way better build quality than this thing. This thing's all plastic. It's cheap plastic. It's not that overmold stuff.
Right. Well, if it was made out of, like, cast aluminum, made out of aluminum.
Yeah.
Better materials.
Yeah.
Because it is all plastic and flimsy.
Yeah. I'll bring it up in the Discord, bro, but yes, what did Denny say? Let's see. No questions so far. Okay. I was just checking. I've been looking for a pocket hole jig. Wanted to, for some more working. Listen, I got the old pocket hole jig with the single one where you got to clamp it in and all that type of stuff. It works great, but it takes time lining that up. And if you got to do 50 pocket holes, if you're making, say you're making a table with a base with 4 or 5 chairs, you're using 50, 40 pocket holes. That shit will take you all day long lining up and then reclamping. This thing here, it was a great idea. I just think it's poorly executed. And the 4 amp hour battery it came with took an hour and 45 minutes to charge. It was half charged. So 2 bars took an hour and 45 minutes to fully charge. So if you run your battery all the way down, you better just leave it on the charger for the day.
Yep. Or have 2 chargers.
So tell me why that tool's $350, okay? And I feel it's maybe worth $150. Mm-hmm. These the Makita LXT hammer drill and the newest impact driver. The impact driver, take it or leave it. It's not smooth. It's not fast. The only really good thing about it is the light. But I could at least deal with it. Okay? It did the job in our testing. It didn't fizzle out. It didn't go haywire in our testing, right? He sat right next to me when that drill died twice.
Yep.
Both brand new batteries, after 4 holes on each battery, took a shit.
Running what? We're running 1.25 inch bit?
1.25 inch and an 1.5 inch paddle bit.
Going through 3 4x4s.
Yeah.
It died.
Let me see what they're saying.
So I know you got a few remarks. People say, you know, they're good and stuff, but I saw it with my own eyes.
So, and that's another thing. So I make the video, right? And in the beginning of the video, I said, listen, guys, I'm not going to be biased on this opinion. If this is a great tool or a good tool, I'll let you know. But if it's no good, I'm also going to let you know. Well, it was dog shit, and I proved it. I got all these comments in that video saying, I'm an idiot, this channel's a joke, blah, 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 blah. My Milwaukee 2904 died before my Makita. One guy said the Makita's better because they're easier to fix.
Yeah.
They're easier to fix.
I don't care, man. I'm not going to take no drill or nothing to get fixed.
Yeah, exactly. They're easier to fix. The parts are more available. Well, if they just made a good drill to begin with, you wouldn't have to worry about your drill getting fixed all the time.
I didn't even think you could buy parts for them. Obviously, they didn't know the shit's going to break, so they sell parts.
Exactly.
Right?
Let's see here. What does he look like, Bucky? Why do I look like Bucky? I don't look like Bucky. This is a gas station. Yeah. Go ahead.
He likes their food, maybe.
Well, it's a convenient gas station. It's like a gas station on steroids. If you've never been there, then you don't know. I know because I travel a lot. Okay.
Right.
That Makita drill was the worst, and I've had some bad hammer drills. The Snap-on hammer drill, the Craftsman hammer drill is not that good. I've had some bad drills. That Makita drill is bar none the worst, including the Makita XGT 40-volt version. That Makita drill LXT is the worst hammer drill that's ever been in this channel. Right there. And the chuck broke. I can turn the chuck all the way around. It's stripped out.
Yep.
Torquing and tightening one bit. The fucking chuck stripped out. So I got all these people telling me, oh, that drill will last me 20 years on a job site. If it can't last 8 holes on my bench in my basement doing a tool test, what makes you think it's going to last in the rain, in the muck, in the dust, getting thrown around, pushing it even harder than I pushed it? It's not. So don't call me a liar. You're lying to yourself, okay?
I would say that, like I said, I had old school Makita, and they did good for me. I'm talking like buying them 16, 17 years ago.
Yeah.
18 volt. They work good for me, but no.
Those were made in Japan. Now they're made in China.
Ones that he's got, and I've seen them. I said, man, that's a big difference.
He was a big Makita guy.
I had all the hammer. I had all the tools. And you know what? Them batteries lasted me about 6 years.
But here's
about 7 years.
Here's the problem, though, with their batteries. Yes, those batteries lasted on the tools you had 20 years ago.
Right.
Why? Because those tools were not as powerful as they are today. Right. But those are the same exact batteries that they're still kitting with. Tools that have way more power than the tools you had. And what happens? You drill 4 holes with it, and they die.
Right.
Because Makita hasn't upgraded their battery platform in fucking 20 years. Is that my fault? You can't even buy an 8 amp hour battery in the LXT. The highest one they got is 5 amp hour. So you're trying to run a circular saw, you'll get done with freaking 3 cuts. The thing's going to die on you and overload.
Yeah. Yeah, well.
All right. Sayers in the house. What's this live on an off day? It's not an off day. Today's Friday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Friday at 9 p.m., Sayer. Yeah. Maybe you got your off day screwed up. Power brushed. I'd rather have a Bauer brushed over a Makita. At least a Bauer brushed is $25. If you break it, you don't care. Let's see. Somebody came in.
So I know I've been.
Oh, what's up from Pakistan? What up? We got people watching us all over the world.
From, coming from Florida over here where it's been like 2 degrees and working on his car, doing all this work. I looked at a little bit outside, but I said, Josh, we got to pull this bad boy in the garage. So we pulled it in the garage. You got that little kerosene heater.
Oh, the diesel heater.
It took the chill off, and we were out there for a while. Now, outside, my finger's cold, man, from just working all my life.
What up, Jay True?
So I'm glad to do that, but the garage, we were able to work on it, and we did.
Well, I ended up moving stuff in the garage so I could pull it all the way in, too. Right. But yeah, that little diesel heater from Vivor that I reviewed, we used it all day long today.
Yeah.
It was on all day long.
Yeah, wherever you're working, you can set the hose and it'll blow right on you.
Okay, Misterm 7086. Never any problems with my Makita. Okay, what Makita and how often do you use it? What Makita are you talking about? You said a Makita. You know how many Makitas there are? Because I tell you what, every Makita I've bought for this channel to show you guys how they perform, every one of them has been dog shit and has broke within the first 15 minutes of testing. The last kit, the XGT 40 volt drill and impact driver, the compact drill and impact driver, the hydraulic impact driver.
It's on there. They can see it.
Yeah. What else? I think I reviewed a saw when I first started. That thing couldn't even cut through a fucking 2x4. So, where's this magical good Makita stuff? Because I tell you what, unless they're selling garbage in New York State, I have never seen it. Now, I am going to tell you, I got a big rear handle saw review coming out. And in that, I got the 36 volt, the 218 volt battery rear handle saw from Makita because everybody said that's really good, including a lot of people in our Discord. So I said, well, let's throw that into the mix. Okay, let's throw that into the mix. Let's give it its fair due. But again, you can only put 2 5 amp hour batteries on it. If you wanted to put 2 8 amp hour batteries on it, you can't because they don't make them. Why, Makita? Give the people... Well, in this, oh, well, go get the XGT stuff, the 40 volt stuff. Nobody wants to carry around a 40 fucking volt battery. You want to see how big a 2 amp hour battery is for Makita in their XGT line?
Like I say, my old Makitas, they lasted me good.
Guys, this is a 2 amp hour battery in their 40 volt line. Just to give you a little visual here.
By the way, I didn't tell y'all Happy New Year.
Where's my double stacks at? Oh, there's one. Just to give you a visual. Now, this is a 24 volt tool, so it's not like I'm grabbing a 12 volt battery. This is their 2.5 amp hour 40 volt battery. This is Flex's stacked lithium 2 amp hour battery. Okay, and this is their smallest battery. So say if you need more power, say you need an 8 amp hour battery. Well, triple the size of this. So who wants to lug that around all day long when you're using a drill? Come on.
Right.
Let's see.
Absolutely.
All 5 amp hour batteries. Well, I just go watch my video 7086. It's up. I killed 2 5 amp hour batteries in 5 minutes, drilling 1.5 inch paddle bits through 4x4 pressure treat. And 4 holes it took, each battery. Josh, Makita does make a 9 and 12 amp hour 18 volt. I don't ever see them in store, Sayer. Sayer, I don't see them ever in Home Depot. I don't see them online on Home Depot's app. I did see it online in Home Depot's app, but they are unavailable. It says unavailable, you can't get it. So, if they're not in store and if you can't buy the damn thing, what good are they?
Maybe they all got bought up and they're waiting, get some more.
Yeah. Which platform do I recommend? I don't recommend any platform, 7086. I'm not trying to depress you or depress me or whatever that means. I'm not trying. I'm just giving my truthful, honest opinion. And when I put that out for people to see, a completely unbiased opinion, and then I get people telling me I don't know what I'm doing, it's a goddamn drill. I'm drilling a hole. What do you mean I don't know what I'm doing?
And I'm a witness.
Yeah, I drill holes all day long for a living, guys. I got a drill press that costs more than a Kia Sedona. Okay, so I think I know a thing or two about drilling holes. So when people tell me that my channel's a joke because the Makita tool that I'm reviewing is a joke, I'm sorry, I take offense to that. And I'm sick of hearing everybody tell me, oh, I've had my Makita stuff for 32 years and I've never had a problem. Great. What do? You use it twice a year to drill in, to hang a shelf? Or do you actually go out in the field and use it every day and bang it around? That's my question to you. Okay, now if you got the older Japan-made stuff, Okay, I'll give it to you. That's some good stuff. That was at Makita's heyday, you know, early 2010s, early 2008, that type of stuff. But the stuff that they are making today,
Yeah, they're making it cheaper.
it is garbage. Just like this Craig feels plasticky, so does that Makita stuff. When you compare the little stuff, like the copper in the motor, like the bellows on the trigger, like the slop on the trigger, like the Phillips head screws that Makita uses instead of using a Torx, okay?
Right.
Everything you look at a Makita tool is built around cutting corners and saving money. And that's, I'm sorry, that has killed that tool company. I want Makita to be good. Because Makita's good, it rises the game of everybody else.
But you know, I'd say if you even buy the new ones, even though I saw that they failed and you're just going to play around at home, it'll probably work for you.
Yeah, but why would you want to spend $400 on a drill if that's all you're doing? You're spending $400 on a drill combo kit because you're going to use that tool to make money. And if you can't make money because you got to use 25 batteries because a battery fucking fries out every 4 holes, well, you're not making money at that point. You're losing money. All right, let me get caught up over here. All platforms but Bauer, Ryobi, and Makita are foot platforms. Yeah, that's what I mean, guys. I got everything. I got the Walt miter saw, flex table saw, the Walt planer, a Delta table saw. I got every drill and impact driver that they make from all the different companies. I got Milwaukee track saw that I love. So I'm not a platform guy. I am a guy, I want the best tool for the job. I don't care what battery platform is in because I got all the batteries. Okay? Yeah, the Snap-on drill's garbage too. And that was $1,000. That's my drill, by the way. Don't get depressed, bud. If your tool is performing what you want it to, it's good. Yeah, exactly.
Heads up.
Exactly. If it does what you want it to do, great. But when I'm testing a tool, guys, I'm trying to mimic what people are going to use it for at the job site, on their massive DIY projects, all that type of stuff. I'm not trying to hang a shelf with it. I know every drill can drill in a little screw or drill a 1/2-inch hole. Okay, every drill in the market can do that. But if you got to down a 10-inch lag, or if you got to drill a
Better have some power.
yeah, if you got to drill a 2 or 9/16 switchblade bit, which he was amazed that the Flex did that and shooting out chips everywhere the other day. That's what I'm talking about, guys. So when the price is this high and the performance is this low, and you'll hear Tools with Souls say this a lot. There's no value.
Right.
If the price is this high, you want the performance to be up here.
Right.
If the price is down here, you want the performance to be at equal or maybe a little bit better than the price point. Now you got a good value tool, okay? If the performance is right here, but the price is way down here, okay, you got a great tool.
My first battery operates it before the Makita. I had Craftsman. I bought a whole kit. It was probably 4 feet by 3 feet wide, and it was on wheels, and they had everything in it. I used that. It worked good.
Yeah.
You know, it was 19 volts.
19 volt.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, the old Craftsman 19 volts.
Yeah, or 19. They worked good for me.
Yeah, those were, well, that's back when Craftsman was a good company.
Right.
Now they're just DeWalt knockoffs. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm trying to fix the camera, guys, so you can get him and me in there.
Yeah, so that worked quite well. And you know what? I even like some of the things like the light. And
Skill.
my wife has a little skill, a little drill drive, a small one that don't break, and she uses it all the time, screwing in drywall screws and stuff. So
Yeah, I mean, you know, I wouldn't go out recommending Skill power tools, but they're little, like the tower light's a good value. We used it all day long today.
it works great.
Yeah.
That's why I got one.
Thank God for the old man. Why is that? Old Milwaukee rules. Okay.
Old Milwaukee, old Millie.
But here's the thing. That's my point of this whole topic tonight. Even the top end tools, I'm finding I'm having trouble with them. Or I just have the worst luck when it comes to power tools, guys. So why are these companies putting such a premium on these tools, but they are cutting corners every which way that they can? I mean, this right here is like a child's toy. It's that cheap Fisher Price plastic.
Well, I'm going to tell you exactly right now. Look at the back. See where they have the hole there? Okay, that's made to, when you put a bit in there, it will cut that on the angle.
Yeah.
So just putting it in there, just pushing it in there to get it in there, it actually chips off pieces of this plastic. That's how cheap it is.
You're supposed to drill a hole first,
Right.
so that way it
Right.
gives it the zero. But when I drilled the hole, it was all
shattered.
it was all shattered, and it made my cuts shattered.
Yeah.
Listen, I bought this yesterday. This is number 2. I've already taken it back. This is the new one. We haven't even used it yet. Me and him are going to mess with it tonight after we get off the camera here. But why does that cost $350? And then look at this. Look at this. This is so cheap. This is like opening up a Nerf gun for your kid and installing it. This is that same exact plastic. Same exact stuff, guys. It's not this. It's not this.
My wife's calling me. I'll be right back.
She's calling you.
Yeah.
Okay. My mom's calling him. Oh, there's Rocky. You guys hear him barking? My pops left me a Craftsman drill, but no battery, and I don't know if I should invest in a battery. Well, how old's the drill, Rafael Martinez? How old's the drill? If it's really old, I wouldn't invest in it. I would just go get a newer Craftsman one and get a kit. It'll probably be cheaper that way. You get your hands on the Craig Power Tools? I just showed it. Yeah, and I did. And guess what? They all feel like they're cheap plastic. I was gonna buy the drill with this because if you bought the drill, you got the free 2 amp hour battery. And I was holding the drill, and it felt cheap. Or I was thinking about getting the barrel grip jigsaw because I need a 20 volt barrel grip jigsaw because both of my 20 volts are D handle. And me and Cap were feeling them tools in the store. They're cheap as fuck. Remember, Cap, when we were feeling these tools at Rockler?
Yep.
How cheap they felt?
Yep.
They just
Before you even thought about getting it.
Yeah, they just felt really cheap. You can get an adapter to use the DeWalt on the old Craftsman drills. Yeah, you could do that too. That's right there. Shit, sorry, didn't realize that was a tool. Thought it was just a jig. No, this is a power tool, brother. This is the Rebel. Nope. That's their newest invention from Craig, and it's the hottest item in woodworking right now. And I said, well, you want to know what? We're gonna spring for it. It's my Christmas present to myself, and I am so far I'm just not that impressed with it. Maybe it's because I got a lemon the first one, and I got that little bit of bias in me. We'll see how this one works when I'm messing with it tonight. Oh, thanks, Steve. Thanks, Odd, for the happy poop. I still don't know what happy poop means, but thank you.
Happy poop to you too.
Yeah. But yeah, the new Craig Power Tools, they're cheap. They're plasticky, they're cheap, they're flimsy. They're just I mean, take it or leave it. I mean, I get it. They're for woodworkers. I get it. So woodworkers aren't notoriously hard on their tools. But man, if you drop them things, I think they're gonna break.
Yeah.
I mean, I really do. I think they're gonna break.
I think they
Denny,
will too.
Why are they using a 70s era Dodge shift lever to run it? I don't know. I felt it was a little odd myself. And these little tabs, you got to press this in, right? You got to press this in, and then there's like a thing here, right? It's just all cheap and very chintzy. I mean, look at the battery. This battery took fucking an hour and 45 minutes to charge. I mean, nothing's great about the battery. It looks like a replacement battery, to be honest. Senior batteries look better built than this thing. I'm just going to tell you the truth. You know what I mean?
Well, you're paying for the name. And let's face it, everything's made so cheap nowadays. That they're all going to make it cheaper eventually. Just look at your cars, how much they cost, right? There's an example.
Yeah.
Cheap throwaway.
Yeah. Sayer, so you ordering the in-tank for the Mercury? It's not as bad as it sounds. Yeah, eventually I'm gonna get it. It's just I gotta get some projects done and get paid for it first. You know what I mean?
I've done motors before. I've changed the timing change. You got to pull that whole front cover off. You don't have to do it that job, but I know I replaced one on his brother's car. Same thing. And when I knew, I looked at it, I said, well, maybe this is something different, you know. But when I saw that housing bolts coming up through right into the plastic, so what happens? The plastic cracks or?
Yeah, that's exactly what happens.
Cracks and go, because I did put one on this car. The old Chevys, they used to go, the EGR would plug up and would burn a hole right through the intake because they were plastic. That was common for that.
Yeah. Steve Ott, it's a 2004 Mercury Grand Marquis. It warps. Sayer says it warps.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, them AMCs, I'm talking way, way long ago, all their valve cover gaskets back then, they didn't have technology and they were all plastic. And they used to warp and leak oil and they replaced them with steel ones.
Yeah. Raphael, if on the computer it does it for you after you click the name. Sorry guys, I got the phone back a little bit so we can both fit in the picture, so it's hard for me to see everybody's comment. How do people reply to comments on here? I can't figure out. Brother, I can't figure it out either. I'm going to be honest with you. Looks like a damn transformer. Yeah, I know Wings Pizza. I know this thing.
No, it looks like one of them wheels will pop down and will drive away. Back to the future.
It looks like a fucking what are they called, those silver cars? Teslas?
Tesla. Yeah.
The silver trucks.
Yeah.
What's that thing called? That big ugly silver truck?
Yeah.
I forget.
It's
Cybertruck? It looks like a Cybertruck. It looks like the flux capacitor is broken on this one.
And you drilled softwood with that too.
Yeah, and it was not making clean cuts at all.
Softwood might dig up a little bit, but nothing like that.
Yeah.
You're trying to make finish work, and you're trying to have to get it, put a big old grind on it.
It does kind of look like a planer, Jimmy.
Planer, absolutely.
Yeah, it might not be a popular opinion, but there are just too many power tool companies in general. I agree. I think if you make garbage tools, just get out of the game and let the guys who fucking make good tools compete against one another. It's just too hard to survive. Let's be honest. The trades, people aren't getting into the trades like they are, so there ain't that many people out there buying new tools.
Right.
Besides us crazies
Well, we still got a lot of construction workers. They're going to be buying tools.
Yeah, but those have gone down
right
tenfold over the last decade because kids are going to college and learning about computers.
Right.
They're not getting into the trades anymore.
My buddy has a dump truck. Had it for like 45 years. And he wanted to buy another one. He can't find, no kids want to drive. They're not doing it. He can only find either old people or people that they're not reliable. But he said, no, kids ain't going. There's big shortage of young truck drivers.
Sayer, if Senior goes tabless, I'm in on that, as they have adapters for 6 of my brands I use. Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm not going to tell you Senior batteries are better than your regular batteries. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, they put out they're very close to putting out the same amount of power. They may not be as good quality wise as like a DeWalt or a Milwaukee or a Bosch or a Metabo battery, but they're also eighth to a quarter of the price. So if you are looking to get into a platform for one-off tools, you know what I mean, and you don't want to spend the $250 on a battery or $150 on a battery, get a senior battery and just buy the bare tool. Unless there's a deal, there's always a deal to be had. But I'm just saying, if any of your batteries die and you don't feel like shelling out that $200 for a new one,
Right.
it can be a viable option. Let's see. That old man needs to stay away from my woman before she falls for him. Man, they're loving you, man. They love you, man. How many people do y'all know still do stucco?
That's gonna be a thing in the past too. Living in Florida, everything's stucco. They're putting this new stuff on. I watched them. They did the house. They built a house by us. They mix it up, and it's really thin. And there'd be like 20 of them out there, and they put it in like a heavy duty brush.
Okay.
The ones that you could put tar on, and they put it in there and they throw it on the wall.
Yeah.
And they don't. It's done after that. And I looked at it. It puts a nice. Excuse me. It
Tell him to quit smoking.
went down the wrong throat.
Yeah, he's got to take a sip of water.
So it looks really good. I was very impressed because, for one thing, stucco is so rough if you fall against it, you know, and everything like that. So they're doing that. We'll see how that holds up. But stucco looks good. But there are still a lot of people doing stucco in the southern states and all that. But
Up around here, not so much.
the key is find somebody that can match it. Because it's like doing knockdown ceilings and all that stuff. So the stucco, if you're going to do a little repair or something, you got to find somebody who can match it.
Yeah.
You know? Because if you're just going to get somebody who can't match it, you could do it yourself. You just do it with a trowel. I've touched up spots.
Yeah.
You can YouTube that and see how I do that. Mix it up. You buy stucco mix and you mix it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And really, sometimes they can't match it perfect.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, you can always paint it.
Right.
So Sayer says, me and Dick are in the same boat. We need to quit smoking. Yep. He quit for like 3 weeks and then he went back. How stupid, right?
It's hard to quit. It's almost criminal that they sell cigarettes to you.
He said, Jose can match it. No problem. Go find a Jose.
You know what? They're the ones that do it good.
Yeah.
You know, they're the ones that do it good, and they're good at it, especially in Florida. They do that roofing. They do. Them guys will do a whole roof, a big house, 4,000 square feet. They will do that roof, tear off everything, and be done in one day.
Yep.
They come with like 20 people. Everybody has a certain job. I was impressed by them, you know. I got no problem with them coming over as long as they come over legally,
Yep.
you know. But you got to feel for a lot of them that are over here and they ain't legal and they're getting that are good, you know.
Yeah.
It's a tough situation.
Well, they should have came over legal. Let's not get into politics.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you prefer Beatles or Johnny Cash while working? Neither, but I'd rather have Johnny Cash. We're more classic rock people. I'm not a Beatles fan.
But
I think they're overrated as all hell.
I know, but sometimes I'm on my truck, I got the Cyrus, you know, and
The
Beatles
Cyrus.
are on some certain Beatles songs. I listen to them because that's what it was when I was young.
Because he's old.
Yeah. But no, I like a lot of old bands.
He likes Johnny Cash too.
Johnny Cash, Humble Pie.
I'm guilty of buying cheap crap every now and then. We all are. I got hyper tough shit and hard shit. No clue why I bought them. They're garbage. They didn't even work out of the box.
I know, but I'm going to tell you something now. We're talking about tools. I got Hyper Tough. And what's the other one?
Hard.
No, before Hyper Tough. I bought them at Walmart, 19 bucks. Angle grinders, you plug them in. I did so many jobs with them, cutting through concrete. I mean, Lot of concrete. And them things, you know, they lasted long. You gotta go buy another one for 20 bucks. But now I got all the battery. But if I'm gonna grind concrete, I'm gonna use my plug-in one. I don't wanna get dust all over there, plug up all the inside.
There you go. He's going to use the cheap. That's what we did when we were doing the concrete work out there. I said,
Absolutely.
here. I said, take the Bauer one. Take the Bauer one. Fuck that one up. Don't be fucking up my automotive grinders.
Well, that concrete dust gets inside. It's bad news. Like, might as well pour sand in it.
Yeah.
And it'll harden.
Yeah. Let's see. Wow, we've already been on for 50 minutes.
Okay.
It don't seem like 50 minutes, right? It always goes by fast. How dare you disrespect? What are you talking about, Pat? Ain't it past your bedtime? Don't you got a new truck to go drive or something? I stopped cutting concrete when I got my blasting license.
And I always used to ask all these old timers that do concrete, I said, how do you stop that shit from cracking? You know, because sooner or later it will crack somewhere. He goes, well, there's only a way to do that. Keep it in the bag. Because Florida, you know, people get new rugs, they rip the rug up and they got big old crack. Where'd that come from, you know?
Yeah, we're good on the rap music in this house. We're not big rap music fans. Well, there's a few older ones that, okay, but
Tupac.
the shit that's out today, it's all computer generated shit. Then you go watch them live in concert and they sound awful because their shit's all computer generated, recorded, and it sounds nothing like them. Like Cardi B, that stupid bitch. That stupid freaking puta.
Marshall Tucker Band.
Yeah.
That's why you can't have a favorite band. There's so many good ones.
That's one
There
of
we
his
go
saying.
again.
Tell them, you college boys, tell them.
Yep, college boys, you know, you just don't get it.
Yeah. You college boys need to start buying some flex tools. Oh, shit. See what we started? See what we created?
Well, who you think are they come up with all this AI and all this computer shit that nobody knows about? College boys.
College boys.
Yeah.
They don't know how a hard day's work if it slapped them in the face.
They don't know how to fix it when it breaks.
No. Cardi will be making power tools next week. I don't think so. That stupid bitch. I can't stand her. What a nasty person. Just a nasty. Ugh, don't even get me started on that dumb bitch.
Dunkin' Donuts coming out with a little line of tools.
What is it?
Donut tools.
Donut tools. This is the best live I've run across in a long time. Thanks, buddy. Thanks. We're just being us. We're not being anybody but us. And some people really hate me for that. People really hate on me for just being me. And I don't care, though. I'm always going to be me 110%.
Yeah, Murphy stopped by. Whatever can go wrong will go wrong.
This week, whatever has gone wrong 3 separate times over again.
In the Antarctic.
Yeah, it's not warm. It's like 9 degrees outside right now.
Right.
Oh, we got some more happy poop. Thank you, Steve Ott.
Well, you had 4 or 5 days ago, they had 70-mile-an-hour winds.
No bullshit. Selling toolkits for a little while. What? Boozy was selling toolkits? Probably because they got paid. Some rapper selling tools now. He probably ain't ever picked up a fucking...
Is it a rapper? Okay. Go buy a Gucci purse while you're at it. Okay.
That fucking guy's probably never fucking...
This ain't where you go to the store and you buy the rolling papers that have the wrappers on it. Okay, and their own brand. We're talking tools.
Yo, I got my
Yo,
Milwaukee
man.
drill.
Yo,
Yo.
man.
I don't know how to use it, but go buy it. No, Josh, only Australians and Kiwis hate you because you hate their brand, so no loss there. Josh, look at my last comment. Okay. How dare you disrespect Bauer Brushed? You just won't ever give that up, will you?
The Bauer?
This kid, he lives in Amherst. He's a little goofy, but we deal with him, and he constantly is talking about Bauer brush tools. He's probably never used a Bauer brush tool, but he
Well, you know
swears
what?
by them.
I can really say though. Let's talk about it. You go to Harbor Freight and get the Bauer pads, sanding pads.
Oh yeah, the sandpaper's not bad. I use it.
I think they're better than all of them.
Yeah.
Because they're a little thicker and they can go in little grooves and nick and granny. It ain't hard, you know.
How's that go again?
It goes like this. They're all thick and they can go in the groove. You get a hard one and it can't do that. It goes like that, man. You ain't getting doing nothing, man.
Oh shit! Christina's in the chat.
No, but they
Look, that's Christina. $5 drills.
and I don't know. Why would I go buy 3M and all this? And I think they work better, you know.
Yeah, I use the Bauer sandpaper. I do it. Hey,
Totally.
Steve, did you get your cutting board yet? You should have got your cutting board by now. If you haven't, I'll check the tracking on it when I get off. Let's see. Good to have you with us. Oh, look at that. We got a candy cane and a mug, whatever that is.
Oh,
That looks like that's a big one there. That's a lot of jewels. Thanks, guys. That's money, I guess. What is that? Oh, that's a hot cocoa. They sent us a hot cocoa.
I had one last night. My wife made it for me. Hot cocoa with marshmallows.
There you go.
Mini marshmallows.
Bro, you gotta have the mini marshmallows.
Yes.
You can't just drink hot cocoa without the mini
Oh,
marshmallows.
yeah. Well, some people put the marshmallows and whipped cream on it.
Yeah. Let's see. I just got it this morning. She's in shock. Oh, so you like it? She likes it? Good. I'm happy that she likes her cutting board.
Yep.
Remember the walnut one I was showing you?
Yep.
The end grain and the face grain?
Right.
Yep, that was his.
Cool.
The plumber that helped us last week,
Right.
Steve Ott.
Yep. Beautiful.
Let's see. Oh, and he sent us a Sunday. Steve Ott sent us a Sunday. Thank you.
All right.
So,
I told my wife, I said, let's go to Dairy Queen and get a banana split.
how'd that work out?
She didn't want to go.
Yeah, it's too cold for a banana split.
I didn't want to go either. I just brought it up, you know, because when I was little, my mama used to always make banana splits. And I probably haven't had one in 30 years at least.
Yeah.
Maybe more. But she put banana in there, chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, put some caramel on it, put a little bit of whatever, you know, like jam.
Well, they got the sauces, the cherry
put
sauce
on
and the
some
fudge.
cherries and whipped cream. Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
Our family did that like every Thursday night.
Thank you, Mrs. Squatch, for the 6-7. I don't know what that means, but thank you. That's Christina, by the way. Say hi to Christina. She's right
Hello.
upstairs.
Hello there, darling. I'll try not to get you mad at me. She's the bomb. That's a woman that can do almost anything. She could do anything. She put her mind to it.
Yep.
If you have a problem, she'll come and look at it. She's pretty good at it.
Yeah. Christina, I just kicked out 3 people with the 6-7 shit, asking Josh to say it and get a gift. Because I'm 6'7", that's why you sent a 6'7"? Okay, whatever. It's 519, by the way. It's 519. We had a whole Christina just said we had a whole argument about electrical earlier.
Yes,
Who won?
I did.
Oh! You just made her mad. You better stay on this live all night long until she goes to bed.
Well, if she gets mad at me, I'll take her coffee pot away. Probably be the last time you hear of me.
This 6'7" shit is this generation saying that means big balls or big tits. Okay.
Big balls. You don't have no tits.
Tool Squatch, my new favorite gay construction workers. Okay. Whatever you say there, pal. Like, why do people gotta be assholes? I'm gay? Yeah, I am the furthest thing from gay. Have a nice life, buddy.
You might like somebody who likes the peepee toe.
Yeah. Goodbye. See you later. He's gone. He's gone like Aaron Hernandez. See ya.
He could have went so far. He really screwed up, didn't he?
Yeah. He's gone, gone, baby, gone. And I'm not even a construction worker, so. How much was that beanie? I bought that for him.
Yeah.
I think it was like $5. It's a nice beanie, ain't it?
I leave it here because I don't need it in Florida. And when I come back, I got my Carhartt here, and I got this, and I got gloves.
He's got his professional landing gloves.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a heated hoodie.
Yep. I got a heated bum pad. Takes a car battery.
That Craig tool may be a little sus. Laugh out loud. Oh, it's a lot sus. It's a lot suspect. Yes, it is. Captain looks good. Man, they love you, man. I don't know.
You all look good.
It's this whole
Sound good.
It's this whole Sam Elliott thing he's got going on here. He's like a redneck version of Sam Elliott.
Nope.
It looks nice. I need to get me one.
They're warm, I can tell you that.
Yeah. Dude's not used to the cold. Us Southerners are just built for it. Yeah. Yeah. As soon as he got here, it was fucking freezing. Well, you're not in Kansas anymore, darling.
When I was young, no, 16, 17, I had snowmobiles, and I used to use them all the time, man. That's back when you had snow here. You used that 4 months out of the year. That's when the Niagara River used to freeze over solid. You could walk across it. Can't do that no more. You haven't been able to do that in 20 years. They used to have an icebreaker that would be out there.
No, about 7 or 8 years ago, it was below zero for a month straight. That's when the pipes bursted in our basement.
So
that was maybe 10 years ago
But
now.
that was one time in how many years?
I know, but the falls froze over.
That was how many years ago?
About 10 years ago.
Way more than 10 years ago.
No, it was not.
Okay, all right.
We've owned the house.
Maybe not, right.
We've owned the house
Yeah.
for 15
Right.
years.
It froze
and I
solid.
say it was within the first couple of years of us owning the house.
It froze
Because
solid.
our pipes burst down here, and I had to redo all the floors down here and everything. That's the year the falls literally froze over. It was just a big icicle.
Yep.
The whole Niagara Falls was just a big icicle.
Yep, I remember that.
Gosh, did you shut the hose valve off? What are you talking about? Oh, no. I'll do that tonight. I'll do that tonight.
You didn't shut that off?
Listen, we just found it up over there.
Oh, okay.
And I was using it the other day because, honestly, a couple days before you got here, it was 40 degrees outside.
Right.
And I was hosing out the garage.
Yeah, you don't want that freezing.
Yeah.
And it will, too.
Hell yeah. It's because he's from that time when men were men. Sam Elliott wishes he was actually as cool as Captain Dick.
Thanks.
He don't know how to take compliments, guys.
But I've told you before, you've heard the story, but in 1977, we had bad snowfall in Niagara Falls, New York. It was the storm of the century almost.
You talking about the blizzard of 77?
Blizzard of 77.
Oh, here he goes. He's going to tell a story. Go ahead. Tell it.
We're almost out of time, so I'll talk real quick.
We're not almost. We can stay on longer. Go ahead.
So I had a snowmobile then. My uncle had a
You can look this up because it was all in the paper. But go ahead.
had a collision shop. He sold a snowmobile. So I had a snowmobile. My dad had a snowmobile. My mother had a snowmobile. And we used to ride them. You could go everywhere, you know. Not like now, you don't get no snow, but blizzard of 77, I was delivering goods to people in need for the Salvation Army. So I get a place, they say, take this baby formula over to this address I want, and I took it. Blizzard out, 6 feet of snow.
Yeah, 6, 7 feet of snow, guys. You couldn't go. You couldn't open up your front door.
There wasn't a four-wheel drive on the road. Nothing could move. Everything was stopped. Only snowmobiles. So I get this form. I go over there. I knock on the door and I give it to her, to the mama. And when I left, before I was going out, a guy walked out of his door. His apartment complex. and he was a reporter for the local newspaper. He goes, "What are you doing?" You know, he wanted to know. I delivered it, so he took pictures and everything like this, and for a couple more days, I was rescuing people everywhere. The snow was so high that some of the cars you could see the top of the antenna. That's how high it was. There was
Yeah.
people, you know, I rescued a lot of people. And then they were giving anybody that had a snowmobile, all the gas stations stayed open just for the emergency vehicles, you know, so you go there and get your gas and everything. And then one place donated a snowmobile suit, but I got frostbite on both of my arms up there like raw, but I rescued this one girl, the one I gave the formula to, in about, well, within the last 6-7 years, are really good friends. The girl was telling her, saying, "Yeah, Blizzard or somebody, I got rescued." And she said the name because it was in the paper. And it was our best friends. They're one of their best friends. That she goes, "They were Dickie."
Yeah, so Sharush says, he goes, "We found the news article with his picture, if you remember. Tell him we all think he's awesome."
Hey, back then, you know, help people out, you know, because a lot of people did freeze in their cars. It was bad.
Yeah, a lot of these people died. They froze to death, literally froze to
Yeah.
death. They got stranded and froze to death.
Yeah.
And the snow was so high they didn't find them for months until the snow melted.
Yeah. Well, by going down River Road by the bridge, by the city docks, that snow, because of the drifting, was probably 25 to 30 feet high. That's how much snow we got.
Yeah.
My dad worked for the city of Niagara Falls. He's an operating engineer, and snow was so thick they had to use the grader. I mean, they used the payloader, but the grader is the only thing that could break it up because remember it froze and everything.
Well, I wasn't born yet, but
No, you weren't born.
yeah.
That's how old I am.
Yeah.
But
But
like
we read about it in school. You know, that was a big thing in school around here.
But it ended up being the girl I rescued.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So the long story short, he ended up finding the little baby that he rescued. She's all grown up now, and what, in her 50s or something?
Well,
60s?
she was a friend of Eric and Nancy's. I didn't know that. They were talking. She was saying how it was in the paper, and I was and I go, "That's Dickie. We know him, and we met. She lives right here." And
Yeah, so they met up. They met up this 40,
Yeah.
50 years later.
And she was retired from the military. Guess what she was? A gunner on a helicopter.
Bad person right there.
She's a sweetheart, though. Her name is Liz. Because of the blizzard, I call her Blizz. And a lot of people are starting to call her Blizz.
Yeah.
So it was.
Oh, my cousin Amanda's in here. Great. Does that mean Linda's watching? Is Aunt Linda watching? She got her cutting board that she demanded on the live here a couple of weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Snap-on Sam? Snap-on Sam is at the WWE in Buffalo, babe. Check your Facebook. We talking the blizzard of 78? No, the blizzard of 77.
In Niagara Falls, New York.
Yes. Buffalo. What up? How are we doing? What up, Caleb Ross? You're coming in at the end, but better late than never, right? We pretty much talked about everything. We talked about shitty tools. We've talked about a shitty week. We've talked about shitty car parts. We've talked about Blizzard of 77. We've talked about Dunkin' Donuts and gay contractors, stucco. It's been all over the place, but it's been good, right?
And you know, when you touch the tools, say it takes a crap, it don't work good. That don't mean, which you've seen many times, that don't mean that you didn't get a dud, right?
Yeah. You could get a dud. I'm not saying that. Right. But when I've picked up 10 Makita tools and every one of them's been dog shit, that's not a dud, that's a pattern.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's running the bloodline.
Yeah. I think of moving up north, but I think I'm better off here in Texas. I could not live in Texas. I would die in the heat. I couldn't live in Florida. I would die in the heat. The only time I go to Florida is in February and March. You will not see me in Florida anytime after March, April.
Well, if you live in New York, you're gonna get, because when I was younger and I always had boats too.
What's up, Pine Tree?
You get about 3 months of good weather, 4, and then it's shit. But Florida, you get 2 months of 80 to 100 degrees with high humidity. It's brutal. But the rest of the time, the weather, it's not so bad, but it can be bad. That's when you go in the pool.
So Sayer says, Dickie, remember when we taught the Egyptians how to build pyramids? Them were the good old days.
Yes, you know why? We did it right. That's why they're still there. You imagine college boys building a pyramid?
It would crumble. It wouldn't be a pyramid. It'd be a nothing mid. A nothing mid. I can't listen. I never got into motorcycles because number one, I just never got into them. Number two, I look ridiculous on them. It doesn't matter what bike it is. I am way too big and way too long for them. So yeah, I never got into bikes.
I've had probably 12 bikes in my life.
He's not 6'7", 320 pounds.
12 motorcycles. Yep. Had one bad accident.
Dexter was badass TV show from Florida. Dexter? What's that? Oh, God. More guys are getting deleted. What the heck? Some weirdos in the chat. Let's see. My new favorite tool is a fleshlight. Wow, people are weird, man. What Harbor Freight hat? Tractor Supply. Got nothing. What?
Say that again.
What?
Say that again.
Hold on. What? A Harbor Freight hat? Tractor Supply got nothing. No, they got him. Because look, he's wearing one. See? Right there.
But I want to know something too also while we're talking.
Oh, he wants
Tractor
to know.
Supply right now. When I was younger, you go to Tractor Supply, they had shit. You go to Tractor Supply.
Not anymore.
You can't buy a bearing for your mower.
You got to order it online.
You can't buy nothing, so it ain't Tractor Supply. It's a utility store.
You know what it's become? It's become a retail store supply. It's not. Yeah. It's not a farm. It is still a farming store because they sell the feed and all that type of stuff. But they have definitely gotten more bougie over the years. Yeah. And now they're all over the place, and they've kind of lost their identity.
For 1 minute.
They still have chickens and ducks. That's all that matters. Yes, I wanted to get ducks. But you wouldn't let me get my ducks. And then we ended up with Rocky. You know they have same tools as Walmart except the power tools. Hand tools, yes. Josh tries to bring home 82 ducks home every spring. Why? They're great. I love duckies. Tractor Supply used to be like our Princess Auto up here, and I pray it never changes, Dickie. What did Caleb say? We got 2 doodle bugs? Oh, he's talking about mini bikes and stuff. Yeah, I can't fit on a motorcycle, let alone a mini bike. I'm good on that. I'm good on electric bikes. I'm good on all that stuff. I'm too big and goofy to be on them.
I started Japanese bike, British bikes, Harley. I had a Yamaha.
You know, my uncle Chris, he had a Harley he used to drive me around on, and he had an old Indian. I believe that was the old Indian. He's probably watching right now. If you're watching, Uncle Chris, what were you two? I know you had the 89 Harley, and you had an 80-something, I believe, Indian. If I'm wrong, let me know. Let the man have some ducks. I know. I just want a couple of ducks. What's wrong with that? Icon for the win, for price, and also Koken. Snap-on looking pretty garbage these days. I agree with you. Them tool trucks can go fuck themselves. The amount of money that they're charging for... Dickie, what did we use today in the car?
Icon.
Did it do the job?
Very well. With the locking ratchet. Saw me use it today. I had to get that perfect angle to get a stupid screw out. And worked perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm impressed with them.
Yeah, for the price.
Yeah.
I mean, that Snap-on shit is for the birds. I don't care. I don't care what
They
fanboys.
need to cool their jets and come down on the prices.
Dude, their toolboxes. Some of their toolboxes cost more than a house. 100 grand for a toolbox. 100 grand. It's to store tools.
Right?
Are you living in it, or are you putting your tools in it? Help me understand 100 grand for a toolbox, please. Help me understand it.
I bought my lower one probably 28 years ago. My Snap-on is probably 5 feet wide, a couple of feet deep, maybe 4 feet high, and that was $6,500.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, Dick, if I showed you some of these
I
toolboxes today,
got friends that got them. They got the ones that are on the wall.
I'm not saying they're not nice.
And they got steps going up.
Yeah,
They were 40 grand 10 years, 15 years ago.
I'm not saying they're not nice, but holy Christ,
nice. Yeah.
holy Christ, 100 grand for a toolbox when you can go get the Icon one all decked out, the same type of thing for 6,500.
Well, you got to see let time.
What up, LFL?
Time tell a story. The old Snap-on old school ones, they last a long time.
Well, the new Snap-on ones last a while, but Dickie,
I know.
they're storing tools. You're not beating them up. You know what I
Right.
mean? Now, don't get me wrong. If you're going to go buy a Cobalt toolbox, the drawers aren't going to last. Even a
No.
Craftsman.
No,
We
you
were
don't.
looking at them at Lowe's the other day, the Craftsman, remember?
Yeah.
They're fucking dog shit. And they wanted $1,000.
Right. That's it.
And I'm all like, never. You know where you go buy your toolboxes? Harbor Freight, U.S. General. My toolbox in the garage. That's a
Yep.
nice toolbox, ain't it?
Yep. Or Icons, they're nice too. They're a little bit more, but they're
nice.
I checked them out. They're pretty
They're
nice.
nice, yes. And now they got their new gens coming out at Harbor Freight. The new U.S. Generals, they are sharp looking. They look nice, and they are 1/8 of the price compared to Snap-on.
It's all in the rollers and gauge in the metal.
Yeah,
The gauge it's made out of, and the casters too.
yeah, yeah. But if you're not moving it around,
Right.
if you got one of them big mega toolboxes, that thing ain't being rolled around. That's sitting up against the wall, stationary, to stay there.
Shit, no, if that tipped over, you had people dead.
Yeah.
So big.
Snap-on is a finance company, not a tool company. Yep.
Yes.
Yep. That's where they get it. You know,
I paid every month. It's holy shit.
every month, every week.
Yeah, every week. I mean, I said, I don't even have that much this week. You know?
Yeah. They that's how they get you. They say, "Oh, well, here, take this and give me $50 a week."
Anything cool I got a Snap-on and holy
But
shit.
here's the thing. That you think $50 a week, oh, that's nothing, right? But then you need another tool, and that's $20 a week, and then you need this other tool, and that's $30 a week. Next thing you know, you're giving the Snap-on guy your whole fucking paycheck
No, the
every
next
week.
thing you know, your wife's gonna divorce you.
Yeah. For $10K, you can get a tool chest built better than Snap-on's full of tools at Tecton. Yeah, Tecton's good too. I like Tecton, but I'm going to be honest. I'm a U.S. General guy, because you can buy the Icon one. I'm the Icon one. You can buy the big Icon one full of tools too. Let's see. I just got some Tecton torque wrenches today. They're good. That's good stuff. It ain't ever gonna break. And if it does break, they will send you another one, no questions asked.
Well, look
They got Tecton tool trucks out there now. There's a few in Michigan out there competing with Snap-on. Go ahead.
Well, look, back in the day, you had Williams wrenches. You had with Cornwell. You had Mac. You had Porto.
Yep.
You had Lyle.
Carlisle.
Yep. There's so many good ones, you know.
Yep. Carlisle, aka Napa.
Hopefully they make them good still.
Have you guys seen Koken Tools? Not really. Koken?
What's that?
Koken Tools. It's a tool company. No, I haven't seen them. No.
Nope.
I haven't. Yeah, I got some Williams wrenches at work. Caleb says he's got some Williams wrenches at work. Lots of Proto. Yeah, Proto's good.
Proto. How about Vulcan? Vulcan tools. Yep, they were good.
Tecton tool chests are made in Canada, and most of their tools are USA made.
Cool.
I gotta tell you what though, people hate on Harbor Freight, and there's a lot to hate on some of the Harbor Freight stuff. Don't get me wrong. There are some serious garbage tools in there. It is made for the homeowner,
Yeah, absolutely.
once or twice use a year. But I tell you what, with the Hercules line, you can find some really good tools in that Hercules line and not pay a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
And now in the Icon line, you can find some really good hand tools.
Right.
They're basically just copying Snap-on and putting their name on it. I showed him a pair of Snap-on needle nose and a pair of Icon needle nose. I covered up the names on each. You couldn't tell which one was Snap-on or Icon.
Nope. The handles were the same, that nice feeling.
Yeah, that same cushy grip that they got.
Yeah, he had a lot of old school good companies.
Yep. All right, fellas, we're coming up on an hour and 20 minutes here. We still got to wrap up the Mercury. Thanks for sticking around and just shooting the shit.
Yes.
I thought tonight was a good night. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Got a lot of good feedback how to do stuff. And,
That's what he likes. He likes asking people questions.
you know what?
We asked Sayer a question earlier.
You know what? Growing up on my jobs, why you ask so many questions? Because I want to know. If I'm not sure, I want to know.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, maybe we'll check out Coke in their JMS 89. All right, Caleb, see you later. All right, guys, we're getting out of here.
Right.
I got to give my little spiel before we go. We're at 9,500 subscribers. Once we hit 10K, we're doing a big-ass giveaway. I showed a bunch of the tools last week. He's seen them. They're great stuff. Not cheap. Milwaukee, DeWalt, some really good stuff. Okay, guys?
Right.
As soon as we hit 10K, we will be giving them away. And if you are a subscriber to the channel, you will get 5 tickets into the drawing. If you are a paid member of the channel, you will get 100 tickets into the drawing. So if you're a paid member for only 99 cents a month, it gives you a way better chance at winning some really cool tools, okay? So if you're not a member, go become a member. I think we're up to like 13 members now, which is awesome. So go get that done. And if you haven't already subscribed, please give us a subscribe. Tell them you got to subscribe.
A new subscriber could give everybody out there listening information they don't know about. You know, something that nobody knows. And that's how you learn, everybody look at,
Yeah.
Well, we're going to say God bless America, folks. And we love you.
Okay. All right, guys, we got to go finish up the Mercury. Go become a member. Go like and subscribe. We'll be back here at 9 p.m. Eastern Time next Friday. He'll be back in Florida, so we'll have him all hooked up in Florida.
Where it's warm.
Where it's warm. And we will do this all again next week. Until then, see you guys next